The Crucible is a play written by Arthur Miller in 1953. It is set in the 17th century in the small town of Salem, Massachusetts, during a time of great religious and political upheaval. The play is an allegory for the Red Scare that took place in the United States during the 1950s, where many people were falsely accused of being communist sympathizers. The play revolves around the central character of John Proctor, a farmer who is the father of 3 children and is married to Elizabeth Proctor. Proctor is a man of great integrity and moral conviction, and his story is one of personal redemption. The play begins with a group of young girls being discovered dancing in the woods, and when they are questioned about their activities, they accuse others in the town of witchcraft. This leads to a series of witch trials, in which Proctor and many other members of the community are accused and put on trial. The play explores the themes of guilt, integrity, and the corrupting nature of power. It also highlights the dangers of mass hysteria and the importance of standing up for what is right, even when it is difficult. In Act 1 of The Crucible, the play begins with a group of young girls being discovered dancing in the woods by Reverend Parris. When questioned about their activities, the girls, including his daughter Betty and niece Abigail, accuse others in the town of witchcraft. This leads to a series of witch trials, in which many members of the community are accused and put on trial. The act establishes the central characters of the play, including John Proctor and his wife Elizabeth, and sets the stage for the events that will unfold throughout the play. In Act 2, the witch trials continue to escalate and more people are arrested and put on trial. Proctor becomes increasingly involved in the proceedings, as his wife Elizabeth and his former servant Abigail, who is the leader of the group of girls who first accused others of witchcraft, are both arrested and put on trial. Proctor struggles with his conscience and his sense of morality, as he is torn between his desire to protect his reputation and his family, and his belief that it is his duty to speak out against the injustice of the trials. In Act 3, Proctor becomes more determined to expose the truth and to put an end to the witch hunts. He decides to confess to his past sins in order to discredit Abigail and the other girls, and to prove that the trials are based on lies and deceit. Proctor's efforts are met with resistance, as the court and the community are determined to continue with the trials. Proctor's struggle to clear his name and expose the truth becomes increasingly desperate and intense. In Act 4, Proctor is put on trial for witchcraft and is given the choice to confess and live or to maintain his innocence and be hanged. Proctor chooses to confess to his past sins, but refuses to falsely accuse others of witchcraft. He tears up his false confession and is subsequently hanged. The other characters are left to reflect on the tragic events of the witch trials and the devastating consequences that they have had on the community. The play ends with Proctor's death, which serves as a powerful symbol of the sacrifice that he made for the truth and for his sense of integrity. The Crucible is a powerful play that is still relevant today, as it speaks to the human condition and the struggles that we all face in our lives. It is a reminder that we must always be vigilant in the face of injustice, and that we must always stand up for what is right, even when it is difficult. For HSC students, the play can be a powerful tool for understanding the complexities of human nature and the dangers of mob mentality. It can also serve as a reminder of the importance of personal responsibility and the need to think for ourselves, even when it is difficult. In today's society, we can see the similar incident of the mass hysteria and the importance of standing up for what is right in the #MeToo movement and the Black Lives Matter movement. The Crucible serves as a reminder of the dangers of not speaking out against injustice, and the importance of using our voices to make a difference. In conclusion, The Crucible is a timeless play that explores the human condition and the dangers of mob mentality. It is a powerful reminder of the importance of integrity, personal responsibility, and standing up for what is right, even when it is difficult. For HSC students, the play serves as a valuable tool for understanding the complexities of human nature and the dangers of mass hysteria, and it can also serve as a reminder of the importance of using our voices to make a difference in the world. Thank you for listening to HSC Book Summaries. Subscribe and share to help your journey in the higher school certificate.